Hey everyone, it's Anne. So I have this program coming up called 29 Days of Humble Giving, and I wanted to make a video about that word humble and what it means to me. So my favorite definition of humble, and forgive me, I don't know where the source of this was. It kind of crossed through my airspace one day and I was like, ooh, I like that. So if you know what it is, let me know, and then I can give proper credit where it's due. But the definition is humility is being willing to accept that you are no better and no worse than you actually are. And I think that is such a beautiful definition, because another way that I like to think about it is it's like you're willing to own both your darkness and your light, all parts of yourself, and if you speak this language, sort of your humanity and your divinity, like it's all in there. And are you willing to make space for it all to be there in all of the ways that plays out? I think about humility in relationship, in particular to leadership and to spiritual leadership, but really any kind of leadership, and how you want your leader to be humble, as in we tend not to like people who are I'm better than, I know it all, I'm amazing, I'm so much more amazing than you, like that. So you want the humility of I'm not the only amazing person on the planet, and I can share space, and I can give credit and appreciate other people, and not try to pretend that I am way better than I am. But this other piece is really this willingness as a leader to own your light, to own that you're also no worse than other people. I think a lot of us struggle to be willing to claim, either I'm really good at this, or this is really important to me, or this is actually what I see my role as in the world. And in a way, to not be willing to also own that is a kind of a lack of humility, a lack of responsibility. We're born with these limitations and with these incredible gifts, and they're all part of this whole experience. And that's, I think, just as much a part of what's needed on our planet, but also even just in our lives, to live a life that feels happy and fulfilled. What do I do with my limitations, and how can I allow them to be there in a way that doesn't define me, but perhaps still enriches me? And then also, how do I allow my greatness to be there, and what do I do with that? So it's this ever evolving story of how that works in our lives. I was thinking about, I had my crisis of faith, in putting out anything new, and one of the ones around this 29 Days of Humble Giving program was realizing, well, crud, I'm not an expert in humility. I'm not, like, this is a struggle that's real for me, as it is for so many, I think. I could in no way, stand in front of you and say, well, I am just an expert in doing this, and just follow my example in all ways and you'll be great, because that's not true. I vacillate back and forth at least as much as sort of the average person, in terms of sort of my desire to be better than, or my unwillingness to own what I can do. But I also realized, one of the things that I am good at is holding space for meaningful conversations and inviting important conversations. And I thought, more than anything, that's actually what I bring. That's why this program feels compelling to me to do. Because I may not be the most humble person, I haven't mastered that, but I do know it's important, and I do believe it profoundly that's just a necessary and valuable and important skill for us to be cultivating for the health and well-being of ourselves and our planet. So I know it's important, and then what is the thing that I can do? What is the thing that I can bring to that as well? I can bring people together to really engage with that concept in a way that's meaningful to them, and that enriches their lives and helps them enrich the lives of the other people who are participating. And When I landed on that, I thought, yeah, that's a really good use of me. It's a good use of my skills in this area that matters to me. And it landed as one of those kind of humble moments of all the things that I'm not able to do really beautifully or as well, I think, as the next person. Yeah, but that's something I can do. So if you're on this 29-day journey with me, welcome and wonderful. I'm really excited to dig into this with you. But regardless, may this just be a reminder to you of the power and the fulfillment that comes with this space of humility, and may you continue to cultivate it in your own life too. Take care.